Hey, what's up, legends? Let's talk about the 5 Unreal Engine 5 games you can't really miss. Number 1 is The Forever Winter. It's an upcoming game developed by Dog Studios, offering a unique twist on the looter shooter genre. Instead of embodying powerful heroes, players assume the roles of desperate scavengers in a bleak, post-apocalyptic world. Set in a landscape ravaged by war between massive machines, players are tasked with surviving and salvaging resources rather than engaging in direct combat with these powerful adversaries. Players are scavengers looting the remnants of a devastated civilization while avoiding the colossal machines that wage war. The game emphasizes stealth, smart decision making, and tactical maneuvering rather than direct confrontation. The world is highly reactive, with dynamic events and objectives influenced by the ongoing war between two factions. Encounters are not random, instead, players might witness large scale battles between machines, creating opportunities for scavenging amidst the chaos. Players will face organized enemy fire teams and patrols rather than typical mobs. Direct combat with the colossal machines is discouraged. Survival often depends on avoiding detection and using the environment strategically. Factions may retaliate or change strategies based on the player's interference, affecting future missions and the overall game environment. The Forever Winter draws inspiration from classic sci-fi films like Terminator and The Animatrix, as well as RTS games such as Dawn of War and Command and Conquer. The development team aims to create a game where players must constantly evaluate risks and make strategic decisions, often under high stress. The game will first launch on PC, with console versions planned for a later release. As a conclusion, I would say the Forever Winter offers a fresh take on the looter shooter genre, focusing on survival, strategy, and the harsh realities of a war-torn world. Its unique blend of dynamic events, persistent consequences, and tactical gameplay promises to deliver an intense and immersive experience for players looking for something different from the usual power fantasy. Make sure to keep an eye out for its PC release, with console versions to follow later.
Turrets allow you to shred, at least for a short time. And scanners allow you to scout ahead to plan your route. You want guns? You've got them. Modify and upgrade your firearms for the jobs you take. Always remember, the more gear and ammo you bring in, the less you can carry out. So spec accordingly. Once you're kitted up, it's time to enter the macro city of Lost Angels. Megastructures meant to house millions lie vacant, while automated underground factories churn out war machines by the minute. As the war rages and destroys the world by day, AI-driven machines nicknamed the Night Shift rebuild by night. Recovery units stalk the streets, dragging the wounded and the dead to be harvested for their organs. Learn your surroundings, avoid patrols, and maybe you can make it out alive. Every job has rewards and consequences. The details matter. Make sure to dig into the intel thoroughly before heading out. Missions may include sabotaging faction facilities, collecting debts, and good old-fashioned MDKs. No matter how easy you think the job is, don't get complacent. Things can change at the drop of a casing. If by some chance you find something of real value, you will be hunted, and the factions will send bosses that far exceed your fire team's capabilities. Take note of their weaknesses and plan your strategy to take them down. Even fully geared, it will require coordination, teamwork, and a bit of luck. There are only 3 types of scavs: the fast, the smart, and the dead. So don't be ashamed to retreat if the fighting gets too hot. Remember, there are no heroes here. Just a few men and women running around in the dark, with half-empty magazines. Forever.
Next one is Towers of Aghasba. Sorry if I butchered the name, but it's an upcoming open world builder game developed and published by Dreamlit Games, set for release in 2024 on PlayStation 5 and PC. The game immerses players in a visually stunning fantasy world inspired by Studio Ghibli's iconic art style. Players can engage in both single-player and multiplayer modes. Set on a mystical island, Towers of Aghasba challenges players to rebuild and expand civilization while nurturing dynamic ecosystems. The gameplay focuses on balancing the growth of nature and human settlements, offering a harmonious blend of building vibrant towns and cultivating rich biomes. Players can explore the open world, interact with majestic creatures, and manage complex ecosystems. The game offers a variety of movement options, such as swimming, climbing, gliding, and riding mounts to traverse the diverse landscapes of Aghasba. Crafting, survival skills, and ecosystem management are key elements, with players facing ancient demons and completing various quests. The game's lore and art style create an enchanting world where players can develop Nausicaa-inspired forests and Shire-like villages, uncovering the mysteries of Aghasba. Balancing nature and civilization is a central theme, ensuring players' actions will significantly impact the game world. Next one is The Altars. Developed by 11-Bit Studios, is a base building survival game coming out in 2024 for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. The game takes place on a dangerous, far-off planet where you play as Jan, a worker who must survive by creating alternate versions of himself called altars. Each altar is a clone of Jan, but with different skills and life experiences. These skills are essential for tasks like maintaining your base, crafting tools, cooking, and exploring the planet. However, these clones are more than just workers. They have their own feelings and personalities, which you must manage carefully. Keeping them happy is crucial for your survival since their mood affects how well they work. The game combines building and managing a mobile base with a deep emotional story. You'll need to make tough decisions about which altars to create and how to handle their different needs and desires. This makes The Altars similar to psychological sci-fi thrillers, offering a story that is both gripping and thought-provoking. Visually, The Altars uses Unreal Engine 5 to create stunning graphics that make the game world feel real and immersive. The soundtrack adds to this feeling, capturing the mix of wonder and tension that comes with surviving on an alien planet. Overall, The Altars is about exploring different paths Jan's life could have taken and surviving harsh conditions. It's a game that challenges you to think strategically while also exploring deep questions about identity and purpose, making it one of the most anticipated games of 2024.
From Jan's past, the altars are a reflection of the questions he asks himself. What if I never left my hometown? What if I didn't drop out of college? What if I fought harder to save my marriage? Our altars have the necessary knowledge and skills that we desperately need to succeed. But they also come with their own goals, ambitions, and fears, all derived from their different life paths. And that can generate problems.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel.
Incompetence, incoherent decision-making, a groundbreaking mission on the verge of failure.
Damn, I just hope I don't f everything up again.
You want a relationship that lasts? Put some effort in it.
Each Jan is a different person, It will be extremely difficult to keep everyone happy.
You gotta learn how to say no sometimes.
But we must do whatever we can, because as the mission goes on, the challenges will only pile up. Obstacles on the outside, internal tensions that could prove to be even more dangerous, and with a ticking clock of the deathly sun behind our backs, the only way home is to press forward.
So the next game that I'm excited to share with you is a game that really caught my attention, Kingmakers. It's an upcoming third-person shooter on Steam that blends my love for shooter with a unique time travel theme. If you're like me and enjoy seeing your character in action, third-person shooters offer that immersive experience while still keeping you in the thick of battle. Games like Gears of War and Mass Effect have set a high bar in this genre, but Kingmakers stands out with its intriguing twist on time travel. Imagine being thrust into medieval times armed with modern weapons, facing off against hordes of warriors in epic battles. The game promises intense action and strategic depth reminiscent of games like Dynasty Warriors or World War Z. From what I've seen in previews, the gameplay looks dynamic and varied, featuring a wide array of weapons, vehicles like choppers and tanks, and even some mind-bending time manipulation. While Kingmakers doesn't have a confirmed release date yet, the anticipation is palpable. The trailers and previews have generated significant buzz on platforms like Punish and IGN, suggesting a promising reception upon release. Keep an eye out for more updates. I'll definitely be keeping tabs on this one.
People a future. I hope he can save his own.
And the last but not least is Replaced. The debut cyberpunk post-apocalyptic platformer game from Sadcat Studios has been delayed to 2024. The Belarusian developers aim to perfect the game, previously postponed from 2022 to 2023 due to the Ukraine conflict. The studio emphasizes they can't afford to release a subpar game, prioritizing quality and safety. Announced in 2021 and showcased in 2022, Replaced has garnered high community expectations. Sadcat Studios aims to make it special and memorable, understanding the risks of overpromising. Development is steady, with most systems functional and asset production in full swing. The protagonist boasts over 500 hand-painted animations for platforming, and the team seeks to maintain this high standard throughout the game, justifying the delay. Replaced made a strong impression at E3 2021, with combat reminiscent of Batman Arkham and atmospheric visuals akin to the Batman. The story features an AI trapped in a human body in a post-apocalyptic world. The game will release on PC, Xbox, and Game Pass, so make sure you keep an eye on this one as well. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support means a lot. See you next time.